Dear Diary, I remain in the spirit realm, making much progress, installing a irrigation system, expanding my crops, and also beginning the mariculture crucible. With the crucible constructed, it gave me the ability to make the Tinkerer's Forge, but yet there are tasks I am unable to do. Right, that's the smeltery all set up. Good, enough lava there, yes. Oh, my friend, welcome. Welcome back. We are still in the spirit realm, where you are most comfortable, no doubt. But I have been plagued with a small concern. Well, it's been more of a hindrance, rather, that I have not been able to collect a lot of saplings lately. I am trying to complete one of the quests, the task the gods set us, and that is to collect mutate ember moss and Spanish moss. But I keep running out of saplings. I have come up with a solution. This solution being, there is a tool that I recall foresters using back in my youth, and that, if I go to the encyclopedia, is something called a grafter. Now, I do not have a recipe for the proven grafter here. The encyclopedia, it gives me no particular recipe for it, yet the one contains bronze we can craft. But there is also a thormic variety, but while it being here in the spirit realms, I cannot craft such a thing, at least not here. I am able to craft that in the real world, and for some reason a feline familiar has decided to join me, although yet I cannot see it. Things in the spirit realm are definitely different than the real world, that is for sure. I'm still shunning my coven. I'm certain they are still disappointed with me. Yet, I've been able to establish a good metals crops here, even though it is spiritually, it's comparable to the setup that I have in the real world. In fact, I would even go as to say it's slightly better, to be honest. I don't particularly feel like taking apart my agricultural setup in the real world and reassembling it. It is nice to start again somehow, but still retain some progress. The super crafting frames. Now that is, we'll just convert everything, the copper essences and the tin essences. Let's see how much we have. If I recall correctly, I have to have an even mix of tin and copper to get bronze. No, that is not correct. Just jogging my memory, I think I need 3 pieces of copper to 1 piece of tin to make bronze. Now, with this in mind, I think if I get my divisions correct, I only need 8 pieces of tin for 24 pieces of copper. Hopefully, this be the case. And don't try and put ore into the lava tank. It just does not work. I don't know how a sapling got in there either. Right, 24 copper, 8 tin. I think this smeltery is comparable size-wise to the one in the real world. It's definitely more refined construction I believe, using the same sort of setup I've had with the casting blocks and the ability to pull those off into an ingot caster, which is definitely better. Although I think I could potentially set up a... no. I thought I might be able to set a hopper up underneath the ingot caster that would feed directly into that chest, but I cannot. And it looks like my calculations were correct. 64 bronze ingots. I do miss some of my automations, but in the spirit realm things are kind of hard to come by. I must find some way to transverse the real world and the spirit realm, to take materials from the real world back to the spirit and vice versa. I think there is a way, yet I am unable to get that fashioned here. I may be able to do that in the real world. Something about a cloak, I believe, or a tool belt. Something along those lines. I'm not sure. But if I can perhaps get some blaze seeds into the spirit realm, I think I would be able to indeed get some means to make a chest of ender to bring back extra items easily into the spirit realm. But to fashion the chest in the spirit realm is difficult. I am only missing those blaze rods, and I think we will get there at some stage, my friend. Yes, we will. That should be enough bronze for the time being, at least for me to show, at least to show you the marvels of this this grafter. And I just need some sticks. I can just make some sticks up like so, and oh, I have not broken apart the block of bronze as yet. Simply enough done. There we have the grafter. I think I can only... they do not stack together very well. But if I go to my trees... what magic is this? Let's be done with this lot. Now, using said grafter... oh, it seems as though this grafter is not taking any wear and tear. I don't know if this is a result of the spirit realm, or whether that is something that is happening here. But we should be getting a few extra saplings using this grafter. I'm not seeing the results, however. It is puzzling. Maybe if I use it on one of these larger trees. Or this particular grafter is not effective? I'm not entirely sure. It does seem to be giving us a few more saplings. So, if you would not mind waiting a small while, my friend, I'll collect up some more saplings so we can potentially finish a quest that has been bugging me for quite some time, to get the ember moss and the Spanish moss here in the spirit realm. It's something I do require. Well, my friend, for those two trees we managed to get 30 saplings, which by all accounts is quite good in comparison to, say, normally trying to basically scavenge saplings from the trees themselves. But it wasn't quite the results I was expecting, though it is better. Oh, 31, excuse me. It is better. Not great, but it is better from other results I've been having. Now we just have to... oh, I got a little bit of copper there. I'll just cook some of these saplings up so I can get the wood ash. I'm actually a little low on coal. It's kind of a problem. And of course, I think you know me well enough by now. Space. Space is my enemy. Coal. Do I have... I don't think I have any essence available. Let's go pick some, shall we? Yes, the strange thing that I've noticed with the water, especially here, I had not noticed in the irrigation system that I have on the island in the real world, but the water is brown here for some reason. It seems to irrigate all the same, but it's not a good colour. I don't think. Let me see. Let's go to the crafting frame. They're so handy. They're so handy pieces of equipment. Okay, let's just... many furnaces make light work, as the saying goes. Or at least my saying anyway. Right, lots of wood ash. Excellent. Nice. Definitely more than I have had in the past. My only hassle being now is the lack of mandrakes. I think we'll go across and pick the mandrake crop. My issues with mandrakes being in the nice daylit spirit realm dream is they have a tendency to wake up. So I've basically taken defensive properties against these unruly creatures and had Punjabi sticks placed around their pastures, and I would just lead them on a merry little jaunt over the sticks, and they can just basically kill themselves if they wish to act rashly. And I just have to be very careful when I am collecting, because these sharp pointy sticks will quite happily send me back to the real world, which I do not wish to go. Not yet, anyway. It makes it also convenient to be able to be sent back to the real world, especially since I don't tend to carry icy needles on me. And the mandrake seeds do provide a handy resource for making other flowers, for Botania, for example. Right, we have our mandrakes. Yes, excellent, good. Half into there, half into there. That'll give us another 9. Oh, I just need to spread my resources around a little bit better. Okay, 15 mutandis. All I need is for a lucky mutation. That's all I need. I think I shall try. No. Oh, come now, please. Tigerwood. No, it's one other way to get some other saplings, but oh, for not is definitely being quite difficult to get these particular subsections of the quests to be done. Perhaps I should do this in the real world. Perhaps it is time I left the spirit realm to its end and go back to the real world. Yet I've learned much, and we have got much established. The manufacture of other metals, though not quite enough to do much else. I've established a witchery oven. There's definitely other things I need in the spirit realm to conduct other witchery based rites, but I think that may have to wait. That will have to wait, I feel. It is time I should go back. Go back to the real world. I've completed many quests here. And also unlocking other quests. Quests I have not seen before. Quests for the way the world feels. Quests that involve Thorncraft. So, looking at the Punjabi stick, it is time to face everybody. Oh, this is so disorientating. Coming back to the real world, seeing all the green, all the things, listening to the dogs bark. Oh, hang on. What's going on here? I have something interesting. Ooh. It seems as though someone's been busy. Could have been myself in my sleep. It must have been. This is the only option. That I have created... What are these? Golem workbenches? Ah, this is new. I must have been doing some research in my sleep also. I think, let me see, they seem to be part of an automagy type thing, where golems are able to assemble things. Interesting. They need a source of fabrico to keep going, and it looks like they've run out. This poor little guy, he seems a bit overheated. I think let's have a look in these chests here. Surely there might be something we might be able to do. I know a good source of fabrico is crafting tables, and we do not seem to have any here, so let's see now. Oh, there's a hatchet. Definitely a part of that sort of thing. I need wood. I really do need to sort out these chests one of these days. Perhaps there might be a system, or I just knuckle down, gather all the chests together, and put them all in one great big chest, for example. I do not know. Right, so that is pure fabrico. Right, we'll go towards that little guy there. He should be able to start working harder. Oh, he seems to be more limbered. By the looks of things, I need more fabrico. Well, let's go get some more wood. I'm sure I've got some more of that lying around. I'll take that. Ah, yes. More crafting chests to deconstruct for the essence so my workers can work. It is definitely it looks to be a really good system. Harvesting the essence, combining it to its most extreme form, and there looks to be a good number of extreme essences there. Nice and compact. Yes. Well, we have that. How about we go and do some quests while we're here? No, wrong book I say. Now, if I recall, there was some quests for witchery detection. They only need me to be able to detect that I have these things on my possession, and I have these things in the real world. So let's just sneak this one past the gods, shall we? Oh dear. There is a problem here also. Oh dear. I feel I need the chickens. Oh my goodness. I think it is time. We have more than enough chickens. That we dispatch of them. For I have more than enough eggs. and there seems to be more eggs coming through the system. There seems to be no more, so I do have a slight little problem. We'll take the egg off the filter and we'll store these eggs here. No doubt I will get more than enough chickens from the amount of eggs I have here. Hatch them from chicklings to do whatever works I need. There's more than enough eggs there. It's one thing, you leave something unattended for a while, you come back and it's all running rampant. Ah, the joys of automation. Right, where was I? Oh, that's right. I need to pick up some ember moss. I think I need a pair of shears for, and that would be in my white bag where my shears would live. Gather some Spanish moss together, and ember moss I think is over here. We can satisfy that quest easily. And the seed, the snowball seeds, we do not need here. Even here, or the spirit realm as well. Now, thinking about those grafters in the spirit realm, there is another grafter, a thaumium grafter, which I can construct very, very easily. I think we should do this. Absolutely. I want to see the effects of these on, say, a silverwood tree. That would be a means to changing the environment around us. Thaumium, do I have any? It does not look so. Oh, we have 2 ingots here. Almost in a pattern for a grafter. Mysterious things at work definitely going on. Well, this grafter, why not? Well, I think I should enchant somehow. Maybe we might be able to get some sort of a good enchant on it. Maybe affect its ability to withstand damage or something of the like. Experience boost. I do not think that is handy as it was. I think I would see what I can use in this particular. I can get rid of these zombie brains. I do not need them. The ember moss I don't need that either, not really. We'll compost that down into mulch for any further crops that we may have. I might put this Spanish moss to good use elsewhere though. Maybe up high in this tree here. It may help. Ah, one of my skulls is missing. The altar's power is somewhat decreased. I will have to fix that later. But yeah, we have the grafter. Let's go see what's going on. Many of my trees have gone. What's going on here? Let's see this at work, hopefully. Ah. See? The thaumium grafter gives definitely a better chance. And breaks really easily. My goodness. Perhaps I need to have an enchant. There is something I can do. If I recall, I did see it in the Lexica Botania. If I just open that up and have a look, there is something I can do from... It had something to do with the Guardian of Gaia, I believe. Under miscellaneous, perhaps? No. I am trying to recall this. It was something to do with ivy. History? Ivy. No. It's, I'm trying to recall now. It is here. I have seen it. And a virus? What is this magic? Let me see. It is here. Trust me, my friend, it is here. Ah, timeless ivy, this is it. While mana steel or elementium tools have the ability to use mana, we can apply this to other tools, such as our grafter. Let me see. To apply it, one would simply craft the tool in question alongside the ivy and 3 of an item. So I would need the grafter, the ivy, and 3 ingots of thormium to put this together. Due to not being in direct contact with the material, the amount of mana used by the ivy in comparison to mana steel was rather high. Well, considering the amount of construction, vines. I don't think I've actually got straight vines. Perhaps let's go for a fly around. Maybe we might be able to find some on a tree, perhaps close to the water's edge. These aren't vines. What is this? This is definitely someone else's work. All these saplings, silverwood saplings no less, and many of them. Why? I do not understand. Am I not alone here? Have I been doing this in my sleep? Is other forces at work here? I do not know. I am the only one here, however. But I will take this. And hopefully, well, these trees would grow and definitely change the environment around them. And I will definitely take advantage of this. No doubt. But some of those saplings look a little close together. Let us fly back from this mystery. The timeless ivy is something I think I would be able to craft. Maybe not now. Maybe soon. I do believe I have everything, however, except the ivy. The ivy is something that I do not think I have. Or the vines. But I think I will be able to construct or even craft this out of essence. I am sure of this. But it is good to get back to the real world. Also to see what is going on. And also continue on with the quest book. Some sort of strange magics is happening again. I do not understand why. Ah, there we go. So we have more quests to continue on with to regain our stature with the gods, but I am well on track, and there are more quests for us to complete.